A lot of evolutionary and paleontological research is done by analysing the vast array of teeth found throughout the animal kingdom, as they are normally the most well-preserved aspects in most fossils. Therefore, it is important to understand how and why these animals have developed these different morphological features to best suit their environment and dietary needs. This short documentary will discuss and compare how mammalian carnivores and herbivores' teeth differ and why, with regards to shape and function, and also touching on head and jaw modifications to suit their different lifestyles. Carnivores' teeth are very different to herbivores' teeth due to their opposite dietary needs, but how and why have they developed these features? Well, in carnivorous mammals there are 4 main teeth types used in the process of killing and eating certain types of prey. Firstly are the incisors. They are used for shearing food such as fat and muscle and ripping it off the carcass. However, they are also used for social aspects such as mutual grooming. Next, there are 2 elongated canines found in the mandible and 2 on the maxilla. These teeth intersect each other, allowing for a great amount of bite pressure during the killing and holding onto of prey. The premolars and molars are set just behind the canines. They contain the carnassial teeth, which are sharp and have interconnecting jagged edges used for slicing elastic material, as well as being efficient when it comes to the problem of cracking bones.
However, herbivores face different problems. They have high metabolic rates, and extracting the energy needed from the plant material they consume can be quite a tedious and time-consuming task. They have combated this problem in the following ways. The incisors are used in a similar way to the carnivores. They are sharp and chisel-like, mainly used to cut and scrape plant material. However, in ruminants, there are no upper incisors or canines, but instead this is replaced with a horny pad. This dental pad is used with the help of a muscular tongue to grasp as much vegetation as possible and cut it off between the pad and the lower incisors. Due to the large amounts of vegetation needed to be consumed daily, time is of the essence. To combat this constant issue, the molars and premolars have developed huge, rounded, grinding, occlusal surfaces instead of sharpened edges like the carnassial teeth found in carnivores. The majority of the ridge alignments found in their enamel are also aligned perpendicular to their chewing motion. This maximizes the cutting time due to the horizontal movement of the jaw when chewing, the left to right movement, whereas carnivores' chewing motion is more up and down to allow for more bite pressure. Unlike in carnivores, where teeth are relatively low cusped and stop growing after a certain age, some herbivores are able to grow their teeth for most of their lives. This is an extreme advantage, as most of a herbivore's day is spent browsing and grazing, and therefore tooth wear is a constant problem.
The teeth differ when comparing carnivores and herbivores, but also the head and jaw structure. But why have these features developed? Most carnivores have developed certain features to help with the excess loads put on them when tearing bone and flesh, such as a more shortened snout and rounded head shape. This aided in the expansion of the temporis muscle, pulling the mandible dorsally, allowing the jaw to snap shut with more bite pressure and also allowing pressure to be applied more evenly throughout the skull. Herbivores, on the other hand, have developed an elongated and narrow skull with a posteriorly extended tooth row to help increase surface area for grinding plant matter into smaller, more digestible pieces. As we have seen, there are some similarities between carnivores and herbivores' teeth, such as the function of the molars and the incisors for grinding and cutting either plant material or animal-based material. However, there are also some huge differences, such as the shape of the molars and the motion of the jaw. Due to their very different dietary and behavioural traits, these differences in teeth and head structures have allowed herbivores and carnivores to get the energy needed to sustain them throughout their lives.